So you know that being happy is absolutely good for you, and she's here to talk to us today about why it is so really good for your health. Shareen, how are you?
Hi.
Well, thank you very much for coming through.
And thank you so much for having me this morning.
Wow, you're like happy all the time. Ever since you've walked in here, you've just been super happy. Do you have to practice?
So. Yes, you do. And happiness is really hard work.
Really?
You know, people think, oh, wow, they're just happy because they have so much going on in their life and they're blessed and everything's going their way. And that's really not the case. Happiness is hard work. Like gym is hard work, exercise is hard work, looking good is hard work. Happiness is hard work.
All right, so how exactly can laughter be called therapy? How does that work?
Well, there's many slants to how it can be called therapy or how it can actually be used in your life. But the beautiful thing about laughter is that I think many people today are facing huge amounts of challenges in their lives. There's a lot of stress, be it financial pressures, family pressures, health pressures, things that are going on in the economy. And what I found in my work is that people generally feel very sad. People are feeling demotivated. People are feeling a sense of emptiness inside, even though outwardly it looks and appears as if they have so much for themselves. And what laughter is human beings' magic.
Okay.
It is something that's been given and gifted to every single human being on the planet. So it doesn't matter whether you come from China, Asia, Africa, America, or Iceland.
Right.
Every single baby at the age of 6 weeks starts to smile. And every single child at the age of 3 or 4 months, no matter where they live, start to giggle. So we have to ask ourselves why. And the reason is that laughter is an incredible, powerful gift that's been given to us to change the way we feel internally. And the magic about it is that the shift is just like that.
No,
it happens
that's awesome.
instantly.
Universal language.
Absolutely it is.
Right, now talk to us about your organization and how you go about instituting this laughter therapy or laughing therapy. What exactly is it called?
Okay, so I call it laughter coaching in South Africa. Around the world, many people call it laughter yoga. I've actually adapted the laughter yoga to something called laughter and happiness coaching because I feel the laughter shifts you emotionally, so it shifts the way you feel inside. But the happiness is more cognitive. So, you know, we walk around going, I must feel happy today. I must feel happy today. But you really feel so sad.
Right.
So the laughter has the ability to instantly change the way you're feeling despite what's going on outside. What my organization does is we build programs where we deal with individuals. We have online learning programs. We're going to corporate and do transformation programs. We do team building. We do conferences where we sit together with people and literally change the way they feel, change their energy, change the way they communicate with one another, change their motivation levels. You know, when you wake up in the morning and you feel, yes, as if, you know, zippity doodah, off to work I go.
So you can teach me how to keep that all day?
Absolutely.
All
and
right.
that's the key to living a productive, successful, motivated, happy life.
Well, great. At the risk of looking and sounding absolutely ridiculous, I won't ask you to show me how you do it. But
I could do that.
You show everybody at home exactly how the exercise would look like.
Okay, so the idea around it is to get out of your cognitive brain. So we don't want to be thinking, I must feel good, I must have energy, I must feel motivated. We want to be feeling it because when we feel it, the thoughts follow. So what we do, what laughter has been proven to do, is that it shifts the way we feel and the brain cannot tell the difference between real and simulated laughter.
Oh, really?
So what does that actually mean? We don't tell jokes. In fact, I'm quite a serious person. The brain doesn't know whether you're laughing for real or whether you're laughing because you've heard something funny. And the truth is, we hear very little funny in our lives. We've got very little to laugh about daily. So what we do is we fake the laughter.
Right.
But when we do that, the brain starts producing an incredible pharmacy of chemicals that flood into our system. And the brain produces things like serotonin, which is found in most antidepressants, endorphins, which is your body's natural feel-good chemicals, and my favorite, which is called opiates, which is a direct chemical cousin to the drug opium.
Yes.
And we have this tap, we've got this key that we can open.
Switch it on and off whenever I like.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So what we do is we use laughter as an exercise. We fake the laugh and we play. So
Well, please. Sure.
Here's an example. Do this with me. Everybody at home can do this.
Right.
We take our cell phones. You don't even have to take a real one. And we put it by our ear. And we look at each other. And if you're alone, you can just do this on your own.
Right.
And we pretend we are having the funniest conversation we've ever had. That's all we do.
Oh, okay.
And what we do is we laugh as hard as we can, as loud as we can, because the more you put into it, the better you feel immediately afterwards.
Can I do this at the office and not sound like
No. You're going to do this with me.
Okay.
So, right, let's put our hand to our ear. Look at me, pretend you're having the funniest conversation, and let's go.
Wow, I'm laughing at how many people are going to just mail me about how stupid I looked. Okay, no, it's
Okay, now the funny thing, you see how contagious it is.
you.
So even though you felt a little intimidated, maybe a little shy, you felt a little silly. The reason why we feel a little silly or shy is because society has conditioned us that people won't take us seriously if we laugh or we have fun. People will think we're silly and we don't know what we're doing.
Right.
And society has conditioned us we must be serious and miserable. And hence we have created a very miserable, serious, dour society.
Okay.
So this is just about being free and just having a little fun.
All right, so after one has done that exercise,
Yes.
what would be the end result? When should you do it? Should you do it when you're angry, before you get angry? Should we wait till you're depressed? When would be the best time to do
Okay,
it?
so the best time to do it is now. As
All the
I
time.
made you do it.
Okay.
And this is really not about walking around and laughing all day and laughing at serious situations and making people think you're crazy. This is not about that at all. This is about using laughter to shift your internal emotions, and we treat it in the same way as you would exercise. So when do you do gym or exercise? Yes, it's good to do it daily. If you can't, at least 4 or 5 times a week. When would you do it? The best time, when you get up in the morning, get the blood flowing, get the oxygen going. So that's when we do laughter. Wake up in the morning, laugh for 5 minutes every single day.
Okay.
Do it with a coworker, do it with a family member, and if not, do it by yourself. And what will happen is your whole day will start to look different.
Okay.
Instead of walking into the office going, morning, you'll walk in feeling bright. You'll walk in feeling happy. You'll walk in feeling full of energy.
It's her, the happy lady again.
And you know,
Right.
happiness is very contagious.
Absolutely.
So you
Now,
just feel
how
great.
do people get a hold of your organization if they'd like to come to one of your classes or come to one of the events that you're speaking at, or just simply learn how to do
Simply
these
learn more about
exercises?
it?
Yes.
Okay. So what they can do is they can go onto my website, which is www.laughtercoaching, one word, .co.za or .com. And on there is all the information about how laughter coaching and happiness coaching works. And I'm very excited to say that in the next couple of weeks, I'm launching an online learning program.
Oh, wonderful.
Where people from anywhere in the world will be able to tap in and get this knowledge and start practicing it daily.
Well, it's been tons of fun having you in studio.
Thank you for having
No,
me.
it was great. Thank you.
And I'm happy I could get you to laugh.
Loved. So what was the person on the other side of the line telling you on your phone?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Okay, well,
That's not important.
thank you very much,
Thank
Shareen.
you for having me.
Now, you can try these simple exercises for yourself at home, and I'm pretty sure that this is kind of good for your core too, because it could feel pull in there. Now, if you're walking around all sad and depressed, we hope that we've enlightened your morning. And on that note, I'm going to hand you back over for the rest of the lineup, so you can find out how you can get a hold of us via Twitter, Facebook, and our email address. Stay blessed.